Radical Self, Day 15, Living from Your Beliefs. We are visualizing who we would be, how you move about a day, if you already believed what your empowering belief was. What would change for you? What would a day in the life of a healed, limiting belief look like? How I would narrow this down before I go into the meditation, because this can be quite hard for people who are not, um, don't call themselves good at visualization. I have a hard time seeing or bringing anything up from the imagination. It doesn't have to look like a cartoon, it doesn't have to look like anything. But what if you could just feel like, what would it feel like? So let's go into a limiting belief, and that there's a bit of self sabotage going on. They're kind of filling every pocket of solitary time or downtime with something, whether that be plans, their friends, a device, television, and then feeling like they have no time. So you see how they want an abundance of time. They want to feel abundant on some level and feel like they're out of time, or feel like they're chaotic or poorly managed, which is poorly managed, true, but by choice, by literal choice. At this point in the Radical Self Challenge, we're beginning to become aware of how self sabotage exists. So once you see, okay, if I'm waking up, so for me, this is something that I notice. If I wake up, I sleep with my phone in a drawer next to my bed. If I wake up and I go on that and I stay on it for, I always like to check, make sure nothing happened in the night. But if I go on and I shouldn't, because I have a better day when I don't, but I do, and I'm being honest with you guys. If I stay on for longer than like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm messed. Like my whole day is, I call it monster brain. You just, it takes all my drive away from me. And what I should be doing, which would inspire me when I'm self sabotaging, I avoid. What I should be doing is, if I'm going to go on my phone, just make sure that everything's good. And I'm going to check my calendar. What do I have on the go for today? What do I need to prepare myself for today? When I'm self sabotaging, I never do that. I go straight to like junk brain stuff. And so that's one way that that shows up for me. I'd be curious to hear some of your guys's. If you have something kind of funny that you do, that'd be even more interesting. Or ways that you see yourself kind of show up. Uh, let's start to look at that in this meditation. When you are ready, set up, comfy, eyes closed, you're going to connect your breath here, just like you have every day before. But this time, we're going to throw in a color. Imagine as though the breath is breathed in. It is translucent. You can't see it. But by the time it comes out through your exhale, it has a color. And this color has significant meaning to you, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. Just become aware that there may be a color there. And if there is a color there, what color would it be? And does it change colors with every exhale? When you are in your highest self, you are consciously choosing, you are making right action. What color is your exhale? And when you are in your indulgent self sabotage, I know best brain, or it doesn't matter brain, what color are you breathing out? What is inside that color? What actions, what responses, choices? What's inside that color? And what actions, choices are inside the highest self? What are you doing differently? And today's journal prompt is, how can I begin to take action in alignment with my new beliefs? And what small steps can I take daily? Thank you so much for joining me and going into the darker aspects of ourselves, which is where we do all the work. I'll see you tomorrow.